second. Not sure if I'm live yet. Let's check some charts. Okay, give me a second, everybody. We are live, right? Yes, we are. All right. No, I'm not late today. Give me a second, everybody. All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders. This is Mike, the FX boss, broadcasting live on YouTube and other streaming platforms. How is everybody? Happy Wednesday. Never forget, we are in the Forex Trading Week number 5, day 5, where we're trying to learn what we have implemented so far into the live markets. Okay, everybody, so we're trying to implement technical market structure, highs and lows, market behaviors, the market structure trends, how to trade market structure, uptrend and downtrend, how to properly draw trend lines, everybody. The 3 trend lines, consolidation inside the trend, how to trade trends inside market structure. So lesson 5 and lesson 10, those two are not the same. Lesson 5, how to trade market structure, and lesson 10, how to trade trends inside market structure. How news events impact what we have learned so far, hard time frames and smaller time frames, the trading time frame and the confirmation time frame, concepts about multiple time frame trading, everybody, and bringing all together. And then we have stop loss and take profit in market structure, and finding trading opportunities with counter trend lines. This is the, everybody, this is the first chapter. Okay, next week we start on how to trade. We start with what is support, resistance, pivot points, everybody. So chapter number 2, it's called timing and retracement trading. All right, everybody, you are going to graduate from this course when you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Are you building your charts, everybody? Number 2, you have your strategy in place. You understand with time. You understand how you win, how you lose. And number 3, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. So we are here so far. Okay, everybody, this is your analysis. There is no right or wrong anyway. Okay, fair enough. There is no right or wrong. We are still here. And remember, this stream is not trading or investment advice. We are here to learn. Okay, if you didn't receive the free manual, everybody, send me an email. It's for free, doesn't cost you a cent. Okay, and if you want to receive the free ebook, the little book of trading secrets, which is about mind traps, you know, the psychological need to belong to a group. It's a mind trap, doesn't work as a trader. The need to always be right, it's a mind trap, that the problem of taking losses, right? This is a little bit, this is a kind of introduction for Forex Course 202. You know, it's for free, yes, it's for free, doesn't cost you a cent. You need to be always right, the problem of taking losses, you know. Creates false expectation. I'm going to be a millionaire in the first year. Doesn't work. It's a mind trap, everybody. The need of having control over things, it's a mind trap. And the last one, the big one, I need to make money, it's a mind trap too. Okay, everybody, and so on and so on and so on. It's for free. Okay, please visit the website www.fxbossfx.com. Alright, doesn't cost you a cent. For questions, homeworks, you have my email, mikefxboss@gmail.com, or connect on Teams, everybody. Education, FX Passion, the name. And that being said, everybody, let's go in here to... So one more time, good morning, Todd, good morning, Olga, good morning, James, John, Max, Maxine, Marcus, Paul, good morning, everybody, Douglas, good morning, all of you on Teams, Alex, Romildo, okay, good morning, good evening. So let's start, everybody. Type in the chat. You know what is the procedure? The procedure is to, the process, it's buy or sell, you know. Please type in the chat, buy or sell, what asset, what time frame, what pattern, you know, what is the time frame, and where is the stop loss, and where is the take profit. All right, I'm sorry, this month we have the virtual office, everybody, so I'm going to, I have 45 minutes. Okay, then I need to go to the big guys. All right, Then need to go to the big guys. Okay, everybody. So buy, sell what asset, and remember the ones who are in the trades. If you want to trade anything or manage the trade or whatever, please type in the chat. Okay. So far, Romildo, it's on Teams. Romildo, yeah, we had AUD news yesterday. Romildo, you are shorting AUD CAD. What do you want to do? I'm not sure if Olga is here. Olga, you are long on. Olga, you're winning. You know, I'm not sure what you want to do. Everybody here, you know, you are winning. You know, it's long on AUD CAD. Then we have Todd shorting the AUD CAD, shorting the daily market wave. AUD CAD shorting the daily market wave. Todd. AUD CAD, give me a second, everybody, from 4 hours to the daily. Todd is shorting the daily market wave, which is extension, retracement, extension, right? So this is the stop loss level of most of the guys, most of the traders. Forex Course 101, good job. Then we have Todd shorting the Bitcoin. How is Bitcoin, Todd? Shorting Bitcoin, we're talking about maybe timing. So in the beginning, Todd, do you want to get out, Todd? Yesterday I was asking you, Todd, what to do. You said stay in. Okay, so you are here shorting. Now we're at past support, right? Fair enough, it doesn't mean anything, but you know. See, everybody, we're trying to implement in the live market what we have learned so far. Okay. How do you win or lose money, everybody? Talking about the first chapter, right? Talking about the first chapter. So you are seeing something like this, right? Okay, fair enough. Todd is just a name, not to get it's not personal. And me as Todd, I'm going to short the market here, everybody. Okay, because I'm seeing a downtrend. Does this make sense? I'm seeing a downtrend. Todd shorted the market in here, everybody. Okay, because spatially, you know, we are seeing a downtrend. Makes sense? Just an example. So far, so good. Now, the problem is if this downtrend, you know, hear me out. Now, this is the most important thing. When you're trying to apply what you have learned so far from the demo accounts and everything else, from the manual to the live market, from the lessons, you know. The problem is, everybody, if this downtrend, you know, is a retracement of the uptrend. Does this make sense? Now this shorting this downtrend becomes problematic. Make sense, everybody? Because you are buying you are shorting a pattern that is really not. Does this make sense? So Todd was shorting in here, and of course the market, you know, the market went down. The market went down, but now the market is retracing, you know, it's moving back up. So Todd is seeing, and Todd, correct me if I'm wrong, Todd, on Teams, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. So you see low to high to low to high to low. Todd still sees the lower lows, lower highs, right? Okay, everybody? Todd still sees the lower lows, lower highs, but if I'm shorting here, you know, and trends have rules, right? Trend is a pattern, has rules. So if I'm waiting here, see my stop loss, everybody, up in here? And it doesn't matter if it's Bitcoin or any other asset class, could be euro, dollar, gold, whatever, you know. So one or two things are going to happen, right? Or the market is going to go up and is going to stop me out, and the uptrend is going to continue, or the market is going to go here to pass to resistance, which we didn't learn yet, by the way, and is going to down and is going to then crash this uptrend. Does this make sense? Exactly, there is no right or wrong. Todd says, I want to get out of the trade, boss. So Todd out, close the trade. Good job, Todd. Pat yourself on the back. Come on. Close position, close position. There you go. Applause to Todd, everybody. Congratulations, congratulations, plus to Todd. Okay. No, everybody, you must be responsible for what you do, make sense? It's a probability game. This is what we're trying to understand. There is no right or wrong on the analysis, and there is no right or wrong on the strategy. Make sense, everybody? Whatever we say, makes sense? We're all in the same boat. Whatever we say, oh, Bitcoin is the all-time high, or Bitcoin must reverse, Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that. Alright? There is no right or wrong anyway. Make sense? It doesn't change the fact, listen up, it doesn't change the fact that Bitcoin is in an uptrend. Agreed, everybody? We're going to learn more in the next chapter, starting from next week, how to trade retracement, alright? But just in theory, what Todd did, everybody, if this is theory, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, you know, if this is Todd, okay, just an example, just in theory, and this is the trend line, you know, we didn't learn yet, support, resistance, pivot points, but this would be past support, this would be past support, Bitcoin, and so the market start to make lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, something in here, you know. Everybody, what do you think? Did Todd short the market in the worst possible place? Because you are shorting the market in here, everybody, makes sense? Did Todd short the market at the worst possible place compared to up in here? Example, here is the rectangle. Or did Todd short I mean, there is no right or wrong on the strategy, and there is no right or wrong on trading in itself, you know. But if you're trying to understand as an analyst the probabilities, you know, there is no there is no right or wrong. But if you are the analyst and you are telling your trader to short, what you're going to tell the guy or the girl? Are you going to tell the guy short long term or short term? You know, short high risk or short low risk? Not everything is the same. Does this make sense, everybody? The Forex Trading Week, it's for you to trade and to implement what you have learned so far into the live markets. Does this make sense? So probability wise, if we all understand concepts and we all understand theory, probability wise, you know, what is Bitcoin now doing? Like, how is reacting? Me too, I don't know what is going to happen. Makes sense, everybody? It can go down, sure, or it can go up, you know. But the market is predictable to a degree, okay. So if you are here, what do you think is going to happen 7 times out of 10? Do you believe the violet is going to happen 7 times out of 10, or do you believe the orange is going to happen 7 times out of 10? What do you think? There is no right or wrong anyway. Everybody, what do you think? Todd says, exactly, Todd says violet. Make sense? Max violet, Maxine violet. Paul orange, good, why not? How do we know, no? The market must reverse, so how do you know? Make sense, everybody? One of the biggest concepts for you to understand, everybody, as a student, you know, as an analyst, you know, is that professional traders are guessing too, but there is a huge difference between speculating, guessing by speculation, compared to guessing with the understanding of probabilities. Does this make sense, everybody? Professional traders are guessing too, but there is a huge difference between guessing by speculation compared to guessing with your understanding of probabilities. Meaning, if I'm here, alright everybody, fair enough? If I'm here and, you know, I'm guessing by speculation, alright, maybe the market is going to go down a little bit more, but nonetheless I'm expecting the market, you know, 7 times out of 10, it's a probability profession, 7 times out of 10 I'm expecting the market to go back up. Does this make sense? Example. But if I'm guessing by speculation, oh, I'm seeing an uptrend, I'm seeing the up market way, I'm seeing up structure, whatever, oh, this market is going to fall for sure. Where now I'm guessing by speculation, speculating, you know? Make sense, everybody? In other words, give me a second, in other words, in other words, professional traders don't speculate, they trade from what they see. Does it make sense, everybody? Alright, in other words, type in here, give me a second, edit label, come on, give me a second, everybody. In other words, professional traders don't speculate, they trade from what they see. It's a huge difference, everybody, what Todd did, right? And again, one more time, everybody, applause to Todd. He closed the trade, okay? He closed the trade, he was down shorting, he said, oh boss, I want to get out. Okay, everybody? Take a picture, take a screenshot, photo, whatever. I'm going to do the same. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to do the same, everybody. Okay. Golden nugget number 2, whatever, you know, there is no right or wrong. So we're going to post this picture on Instagram. Okay, everybody? Congratulations to Todd. Next, what do we have? We have Todd shorting the AUD CAD. It's alright. Olga long on EuroCAD. How do we stand on EuroCAD, everybody? Give me a second. Olga went long. Okay. If you didn't see this picture, take a screenshot too. The minimum requirement for you to become a good analyst, in order to make pips, you must get the direction right, get the timing right, get the pattern right, get the probabilities right. It's called alignment in multiple time frames, and not to risk more than you make, everybody. Okay, so it's very important for you not to risk more than you make, and take a screenshot of this too. I'm going to do the same. So give me a second. Golden nugget number 1, whatever, we're going to post this on Instagram. Okay. Nevertheless, Olga is long on EuroCAD. So, alright, we are here. I'm not sure if Olga is here to do something. You can manage the trades, everybody, like Todd. Okay. In the meantime, you can also type in the chat what do you want to trade, everybody. We're going to give precedence to YouTubers, okay? On Teams, yeah, pay attention. You know, there is no right or wrong, okay, everybody? Euro, there you go. Euro dollar, Max. Euro dollar, Max. What do you want to do, Max? Max is here, everybody, on Teams. Max, Euro dollar, give me a second. Euro dollar, Max, Euro dollar. Max long on daily market wave, right? The market still consolidating, nothing special. Max, what do you want to do? Do you want to, everybody, trade management, you can double down, you can build a position, you can manage the trade, you can cancel, replace, right? Max, talk to me on Teams. Alex, I'm not sure if Alex is here, shorting NZD CAD. Do we have NZD CAD, everybody? Give me a second. Alex shorting NZD CAD. Give it a second. So it was a short. We are here. Take profit. Oops. What is it? NZD CAD shorting the market. and this take profit is suspicious. 80562. Did I stop loss? Everybody going to increase the take profit. I'm not sure why the take profit is there. Okay, my bad, maybe, most likely. Alex would never risk money that is going to make. So we are still here, right? It went down. Don't worry, Friday we have... Hello Olga, how are you? I'm a bit late today. Mike, when is the last day of our trading week? Tomorrow, Olga, tomorrow. Tomorrow, then we go back on learning from the manual. Everybody, not just Olga, we're going back to learning from the manual starting from next week. Okay, today it's day 5, tomorrow is day 6. Alex, tell me what to do if you're here. Okay, shorting USD CAD, and then we have Alex bought the USD CAD short-term trend with Max. Okay, Max on team is saying I'm going to stay long on euro dollar, and Alex bought USD CAD. Everybody, where is USD CAD? USD CAD, USD CAD, USD CAD. Give me a second, everybody. USD CAD. There you go. USD CAD. Alex bought long USD CAD. Is this USD CAD? Yes, it is. All right. Where is the entry? We have some stop loss. All right, Alex. Congratulations to you. Alex bought short-term trend on the daily. So let's go to the daily chart. Wow, Alex. Congratulations. Where is the trade? Is this the trade, everybody? Give me a second. Stop loss. Stop loss in the right place. Alex, do we have the take profit? 428. Where is the take profit, everybody? Give me a second. 42. Whoa. Alright. All good. We talked about this one. All good. Alex, what do you want to do? Tell me. And Enrique, I'm not sure if you're here. Everybody, Enrique USD JPY, he went long, so Enrique went long last week. Give me a second. USD JPY, there you go. Okay, Golden Nugget Advanced Institutional Trader Talk. The issue with speculation, trading from thin air, is that you can replicate the trade because it has no structure. Enrique, what do you want to do? Okay. There is no right or wrong. Marcus, you want to buy Bitcoin? Alright, Marcus. Everybody, you know the procedure. I'm going to buy Bitcoin now. Everybody, type in the chat, buy or sell, what asset, what pattern, what time frame, and where is the stop loss and where is the take profit, alright? So Marcus is buying Bitcoin, everybody. Okay, Marcus, I need all the data on Teams, please. Okay, I'm going to delete this one, delete this one. Marcus, in the meantime, you can type in the chat. Marcus is buying Bitcoin. Alright. Submit orders. Okay. Marcus, give me a second. Marcus buying short-term trend on the daily. Okay. Alright, Marcus. Where is the stop loss? Where is the take profit, Marcus? You know, stop loss 96,000. All right, give me a second, Marcus. Stop loss at stop loss. Marcus says 96,100. Submit. I believe it's all right, everybody. What do you think? This is Marcus stop loss. Okay, it's down here. There is no right or wrong anyway. Okay, give me a second. This is Marcus stop loss, everybody buying Bitcoin. Okay, and profit 1 per 2. Okay, give me a second. So Marcus says 1 per 2 take profit. So just graphically, right? Submit orders. Marcus, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to submit orders. This is the, just graphically, if this is the stop loss, Marcus says on Teams, give me a second, it's 1 per 2, so this is going to be 1 for 1, and clone 1 per 2. Oh, alright. Okay, Romildo, what do you want to do with AUD-CAD? Olga, what do you want to do with AUD-CAD, everybody? This is AUD-CAD. Who else is on AUD-CAD? AUD-CAD, it's... Give me a second. AUD-CAD, AUD-CAD. Romildo, shorting, AUD-CAD, Olga, you are long, you are winning. Todd, what do you want to do? Todd, shorting too. Everybody, you can get out of the trade, you can make another trade, meaning you can double down if you want. You can manage the trade, there is no right or wrong anyway. Marco just bought, everybody, Bitcoin. And Olga, what do you want to do? Maybe on EuroCAD Max. Euro-dollar Max says stay in. Alex, it's on YouTube. I'm not sure if you're here, Alex. You're shorting USD-CAD, and Alex, you are long on USD-CAD, and Enrique, it's long on USD-JPY, everybody. Any other trades? There is no right or wrong. Okay. Olga says USD-JPY, short-term trend, long. USD-JPY, everybody, give me a second. Short-term trend, long. Okay. Everybody, open USD-JPY monthly chart. Olga 2, what do you see, everybody? Settings. Everybody, open. Is this GMT? Chart. Give me a second, everybody. Chart. GMT maybe. Let's see if it's going to change anything. I'm going to do what you're telling me to do, everybody. What do you see, everybody? Olga, what do you see on USD-JPY? Open the monthly chart, everybody. What do you see? There is no right or wrong, but I'm telling you, you are going to graduate from this course when you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Everybody, do you have your charts on USD-JPY? Everybody, where is USD-JPY? What is the long-term direction on USD-JPY, everybody? Is it a buy or is it a sell? No, I'm not saying that Olga is wrong. It is the monthly band, roughly. So, if when you buy, everybody, is this a high probability trade or is this a low probability trade? There is no right or wrong on the strategy, there is no right or wrong on the analysis. You know, when you buy, right? And if you would have your charts ready, everybody, you would have lower low, lower high, lower low. It is going down, so do you still want to buy, Olga? Long term is sell. Okay. So on the monthly, it's in a downtrend, upper band. On the weekly, it's in a downtrend, you know. And on the daily, USD-JPY, it's extension, retracement, extension, right, everybody? We're trying to implement into the live market what we have learned so far. Okay. Can you see it, everybody? So if this is extension, retracement, extension, you know, on the daily, you know, do you see, everybody, do you see an uptrend on the daily? Or do you see a downtrend on the daily? What do you see? Oh, but it's going up. Sure, but you are trading patterns, everybody. You are trading patterns, right? And we've learned, everybody, what did we learn? We learned that we've learned a few concepts from the manual, right? Remember, everybody, the concepts? You know, number one, trade what you see. After a retracement, an extension must come, you know. And the deeper the retracement, the higher the probability, you know. We also learned that the higher time frame controls price action and movement on the smaller time frame, alright? So with all of those concepts, if still you want to buy, we're going to buy, not an issue. Stop loss, Olga want to buy. What is the stop loss? 85 point. Alright, short-term trend long, give me a second everybody. 85, what is the 85.550, and take profit 1 to 1.5. Submit orders. All right, this is Olga. So just, if this is 1, give me a second everybody, help Olga out. If this is 1 and this is 1 and 1.5, right, just 1.5, down in here everybody. Okay, so I'm going to take the take profit and up in here. Okay, everybody, what's the probability of this trade being a successful trade? Okay, that's on the daily. Now let's go on the 4-hour chart everybody. Let's go on the 4-hour chart. All right, so is it true that we're in an uptrend everybody? Short-term trend on the 4-hour chart. Are we in an uptrend on the 4-hour chart? There is no right or wrong everybody. Is what Olga is trading, is this an uptrend or is this a retracement on the downtrend? And look at those candles, you know, this is difficult to even chart. High to low to high to low. Alright everybody? It's difficult, right? Charting like this, you know? If you ask me, I mean this yellow here. Okay? Everybody, we're trying to implement Forex Trading Week. We're trying to implement what we have learned so far. Okay? Let's see how smart you are, everybody. Let's see how smart you are, alright? Learn from Olga too. Oh, this is NGPY, so Olga buying short-term trend on the 4-hour chart, which is super cool. Okay, everybody, so if the daily chart has a down market wave plus down STT short-term downtrend, all right everybody, you know, and the 4-hour chart and the 4-hour chart and the 4-hour chart, you know, has the, let's say that I have a visual, you know, whatever, so retracement on the red downtrend. Okay, what's the probability of this trade being a success? Okay, in other words, who is going to win 7 times out of 10? Who is going to win 7 times out of 10? Okay, boss, why not 10 times? It's a probability profession. Okay, I'm always keep telling everybody that if you are going to do what I'm telling you to do, then I guarantee you results, alright? I guarantee you. You can call me out, oh, you guaranteed, so sure. Okay, so, you know, just, and again, there is no right or wrong, everybody. We're going to learn next week retracement trading, okay? Olga saying it's retracement on the downtrend. Okay. On Teams, Max, high risk. Paul, high risk. Maxine, too risky. Marcus, high risk. Max, I would not enter. Olga, everybody on Teams is telling you, you know, not being arrogant, right, everybody? But we're trying to learn that, okay. Similarly to, see everybody, trading is a learnable skill, right? What Olga is doing, not right or wrong, you must understand this. What Olga is doing, it's exactly the same what Todd did on Bitcoin. Can you see here? Todd shorted Bitcoin in here, everybody. Because Todd was seeing, right, Todd on Teams, you were seeing lower lows, lower highs. And Todd shorted here. And sure enough, you know, following the I mean, not being right or wrong, but you know, shorting the market. What's the probability of this market going further down? Make sense? Thought shorted the market near past support, which we didn't learn, by the way. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. So, whoa, NZDJPY? I lost. Where is the NZDJPY? Give me a second, everybody. EDUCAT, EDUSD, Bitcoin, NZD. Give me a second, everybody. There you go, NZDJPY, right? Can you see, everybody? I have 3 more minutes, then I need to go. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's the trade. We're going to hope that Olga is a winner, but you know, truth being told, everybody, are ready to the truth, right? The truth is going to set you free. You know, if the red one is the driving force, and if me and Olga win, you know, meaning the market, for us to win, for me and Olga to win, the market must break the relevant high. The market must change from the downtrend to the uptrend, you know. Not that easy, right? Make sense, everybody? Okay. Olga, can you understand what is the probability of this trade, everybody? Do you understand? There is no right or wrong. There is not right or wrong, but you know, when you are okay, I'm going to, yes, makes sense. Olga makes sense that you are speculating, Olga. Olga is speculating, you know. Hello, sir, has the time changed in Brazil? Alex, I'm sorry I didn't send you emails. Yes, we changed because we have the virtual office. Okay, so the whole September is this new schedule. Okay, we start 1 hour before. And I have only 45 minutes. Okay. Does not look good. Close it, please. Applause to Olga. Excellent. But before I close the trade, everybody, there is another lesson. Olga, talk to me. Everybody listen to the conversation. If I close the trade and then the market does go up and up and up and up and up and hit your take profit, how are you going to feel? What are you going to think about? Yeah, I'm sorry, Alex. I didn't send emails. Okay, I'm going to send emails today. For the whole September, our class it's 1 hour before. Then, starting from October, we go back to the normal schedule. All right? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. My bad. I have no excuse. I have no excuse. Okay. So everybody, talk to me. I'm going to close the trade because it doesn't look good, but if the market goes up and up and up and up and up and hits the original idea of yours, how are you going to feel and think? Are you going to think that, oh, this was luck? Or are you going to get angry with me and with yourself like, oh, I knew it is going to go up, you know, I should have stayed in the trade. This is the difference between a retail trader understanding of the markets and the business compared to an institutional trader understanding of the market and the business. I'm going to feel good that I didn't have this position open. Congratulations! You know, me back in time 25 years ago, me learning how to trade and everything else, I was angry and I was telling myself, I knew it, the market is going to go up. So I didn't listen, then consequently, you know, and I started like you guys, okay, I know some of you, right? You know, it's not personal, this is how we learn, and then I started to invent hot water. Does this make sense? In the advanced course, the institutional advanced course, you're going to learn that one trade means nothing. It's random luck. Congratulations, if you can understand this, everybody. You know, and as I told you, this ebook, everybody, this is really introduction to the Forex Course 202. The psychological need to belong to a group, the need to always be right. This is the mind trap that is acting, you know, I knew it. I knew it, the market is going to go up. Also, I need to make money. I knew it. It would be a winner. I would withdraw some money, and so on and so on and so on. All right, everybody? Tomorrow, same time. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't tell you before, Alex. I'm sorry, I have no excuses to tell you. That's the fact. Okay, see you tomorrow, 9:30 Brazilian time. And then next week, 9:30 again, we continue with the new chapter. It's called Timing and Retracement Trading, right? So tomorrow it's our last day in the Forex Trading week. Hopefully you are implementing, everybody. Hopefully you are implementing theory into practice like we did today. All right?